Well, it was some scary moments last night for dozens of people on this double-decker party boat that you could see capsized on Lake Conroe, the southern shore of Lake Conroe. And it was community members who saw this happening who came out to rescue so many of them.
Still as scary as it was last night.
As day breaks over Lake Conroe, crews work to upright the double-decker party boat, Lake Conroe Queen, after it capsized late Saturday night with more than 50 people on board.
And I screamed for my mom and turned back around and it was capsized. And by that point, my fiance had grabbed his shoes, life jackets, whatever he could, and he just went to the dock and just started pulling people out of the water.
It was a chaotic scene as people who live in a community along the shore where it happened sprung into action to rescue the people on board, like Rafe Taylor.
Everybody in this complex that was able to ran to what we call the long dock here and started pulling people out.
Some were as young as 18 months old.
It was sad to see these little kids too. Like, there was a little kid that got pulled out of the water and wrapped in a towel and he was still holding on to his lollipop.
Montgomery County Precinct 1 Constable's office say paramedics took 3 people to the hospital. Sadly, Texas Parks and Wildlife say 80-year-old Carl Katzenberger died from his injuries. Witnesses and people on board the boat say it all happened when a storm moved through.
It was chaos, literally people screaming for their loved ones, babies crying. We did everything we could and thankfully everybody came together and pulled as many people as they could out of that water.
Rafe believes if the community hadn't come together as quick as they did, things could have been worse.
If the people here didn't do what they did, we'd be telling a very different story today.
TJ Parker, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.